So how has the mentorship program delivered on that? So how has that helped you kind of show up more as who you are and have that kind of
Mm.
background support as well? So what have you got from the mentorship program?
The mentorship group was like all of us brought together exactly what we needed from each other.
Mhm.
We were like magically there to give it to each other when we needed to. So, um, and that was from small aspects of just, hey, how are things going? How are things progressing? All the way to, um, feeling free to post in our private group things that I would never put out on Facebook, but
Mhm.
putting it there and then taking a step back, maybe rereading what I wrote, and like I remember, like, I can't wait to hear what my fellow mentor group have to say about what I just put there. And it was yeah, it was a big part of that, is having that support system. So the community, um, the wisdom that everybody brought was invaluable. I mean, you can't go into a Facebook group and start asking for people who know exactly what you're getting into. And I think that was the value of you being able to kind of chit chat with all of us on the side and then bring us all in together, because
Mhm.
it really, really is exactly what we needed. It wasn't just, hey, I'm doing this leadership program XYZ, tick the boxes and you're done, you finished. It's not about that at all. It's about developing a system of support that yeah, that continues. So it's really
And I
exciting.
guess what I'm hearing, the thing that I'm thinking through is that there's part of it is because you're going out there and you're sharing your mission, sharing what it is. That's part of the training is understanding your mission, but sharing it with everyone else. By doing that, you get to know the other people and see where they're going. And
Right.
then the group calls, you get to know them a bit. And then that just opens it up so you can think, oh, okay, this person is going, they do know a bit about what I'm going through. And so that starts to bring the community together. I've mentioned a bit about this. So there's the mentorship bit, which and the community bit, but there's also the training element. And so how has that helped you with
Yes.
connection and yeah, how's it?
So there's a multitude of things to apply to us. At first, finding our true self, putting ourselves first, finding time to get through the program. I think it was at least time at some point during the day to think about myself, and that was a huge change. And that sounds so small, but it is a huge change when you're working towards finding your authentic voice, who you are as a leader. You have to start with giving yourself that gift of time. And so getting more time, using that time wisely. And, we mostly hear that in connection with productivity. And it was really, it was great because there was a couple of the modules that were really focused on, yeah, you're not going to be productive if you know open yourself up for more creative thought, and here's how we're going to try that. So it was a lot of connecting with who I was, focusing on my self-care to make sure that my mind was in the right place so that I could see a new way of being productive. It's
Yeah.
peeling layers back, and you did it with, like, I didn't even know what was happening until like afterwards. Oh, this is really coming together.
Magic.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
So what is it about the community that makes it different? What is it that just going back to that because it's had a real impact on you and it's had an impact on the way you're showing up. But what makes it different this community compared to other things that you've been part of in the past?
Yes. So the difference is really in having this group that I don't have to explain myself to. I literally just show up, and everybody already gets it. We've already been through it. We don't even have to talk about it. We just start from where we're at and stay with each other. And the value of that is in things like, I remember one of the group conversations. two of us had literally the exact same difficult situation going on at work with a difficult personality type, and it was as if we weren't on the other side of the world from each other. It was literally as if we were in the same room experiencing the same thing from the same human individual that we were both trying to cope with. And just realizing that that's how things work, and that knowing that someone else out there is literally going through the exact same thing speeds up the healing process so much more.
So, final question. We're kicking off again soon.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to in the next round? Because that's part of it, that you get to do it again and again and again.
And it was funny because now I remember you saying that at the very beginning, that we would get to do it again. But when I was really into it, it was like, oh my God, this is going to be over. And then I don't know if I did it right, because that's what I was used to from the past. So I think it was like the last week and you were like, hey guys, we're going to start it up again and you get to do it again. And I was like, oh my God, this is great. So being able to to realize that, all right, yep, there was definitely some points that I missed from the units. The units are always there. Some of them I still haven't finished because I'm not in the right place to complete them yet. And I know I'm not. So I think that's another very honorable thing about how you've designed this, is that, we're all going to be going through our life. We have to be able to come to the I don't know what you call it. It's not really a forum, our little sacred space, basically. We need to find our units and go through them when we can, not in a timeline. We keep up with each other, so we all have checked in and we know what's going on this week or next week or whatnot. So we know what the flavor is, but there's never been a pressure to push through one thing or another. So I'm really looking forward going back to repeat some of the things that I really enjoyed, and to try to get myself through the ones that I was like, I can't do a mind map right now. I really should be able to, but it's just not working, That's the biggest thing. And to meet the new group, I can't wait. This is really exciting. I mean, it's I was nervous when I first started the program because I had never done something so open before, but I had craved it, so I was really looking forward to that. So
So hopefully we'll have 12 new people joining us at the end of January.
Amazing. That would be amazing.
So if anyone is watching this and is interested in joining the Authentic Tech Leaders Mentorship Program, then please do get in touch with me, and you will be able to meet Bekka online. We're not on in person at the moment, but maybe we'll have a group trip out to Cambodia at some point. And all the other amazing people that are part of it. So there's 7 people on the program that have done it the first round, all clicked, as you said, and that's what I'm looking forward to, seeing you people coming in and kind of the connection building, the community building, the kind of people getting to know each other and building it so that there is a place where you feel you can drop in at any time and just and know that there's a diverse set of people there who are also there just being open and authentic and there to support. So yeah, that's my dream.
You're doing a beautiful thing, and I know that everybody that's going to jump in is going to feel that too. So it's not even a question mark. It's a I can't wait for this to get bigger, because the more that we can add to it, the more we are going to find specific groups within that we can then huddle together and support each other on different aspects of the program and life in general. It can only be more positive. So thank you.